Hello everybody, this is Steve and Nora Bennett, and we are the After Dark Paranormal Research Group. We put together another set of E.V.P files from various locations. Some of these locations are the Massillon City Cemetery in Massillon, Ohio, Northlawn Cemetery in Canton, Ohio, and Westlawn Cemetery in Canton, Ohio. I also have one very, very good E.V.P that I recorded when I have done my first session ever in my apartment building. The apartment building I live in, my mom and dad live upstairs and my uncle lives downstairs around the corner from me. My dad and my uncle, they got a nickname for me. They call me Dean. And nobody else ever calls me that, and nobody else knows that they call me Dean. One night when we went into the basement, as soon as I turned on the recorder, somebody says, "F you, Dean." But it wasn't in them terms, it was the foul terms. I'm going to let you guys hear that, and you guys can determine for yourself if that's what you hear. Once again, I want to tell you that these files are not tampered with in any way. We'd like to be honest with everybody out there. We do not fake anything. We are very serious about what we do. And we're just starting to get the ball rolling on these things. I'm going to go ahead and let you hear that E.V.P from the basement, and then we're going to go on from there. So here's the E.V.P from the basement, and I would really like some feedback on this one. If you guys can please post a comment about this one only, that would be great. Okay, here it is. Okay, in this particular E.V.P, I was walking through the Northlawn Cemetery in Canton, Ohio, on Cleveland Avenue Northwest, and I was telling everybody I was getting ready to leave for the night, and some guy told me to move on. And I'm going to go ahead and play that for you here, and you guys can determine for yourself. And here it is. Okay, Linda, I want to thank you for your time. I do have to go. I want to thank everybody for their time. You guys have a good day. I'm going to leave now. You guys have to stay here. So you guys have a good day, and you guys have a good night. Move on. Okay, in this E.V.P, we were also at Northlawn Cemetery. We was in the third mausoleum sitting in the back. And I seen the name on the vault wall where the bodies are, and I couldn't pronounce the name right. And I asked, "How do you pronounce your name?" And some woman said Mark, but I couldn't make out the last name. But it is as clear as day. It is not my wife. She was in there with me, but it was not her voice. You guys can listen to this, and you guys can give me some feedback on this one. Here it is. That way we know that they're here for sure. Did you get his? Nicola and Marianne. How do you pronounce her name? Mary and Nina. Okay, and this next E.V.P, this was me again. I was up at Northlawn Cemetery. Like I said, Northlawn is located on Cleveland Avenue Northwest in Canton, Ohio. And I was talking to my grandfather that's buried up there. And as I was talking to him up there, he told me to bend down because he wanted to tell me something apparently. But as you know, that you can't hear these until after you come home and play them back. But he did tell me to bend down. He whispered it very low to me, but it's as plain as day you can hear it. So I want you guys to listen to this one, okay? And here it is. I want to let my dad know that you're still going on, and I want to let Bones know, and Uncle Gary. Yeah, if you're with Nino, tell him I said hi, and just tell him I'm just trying to help him out. Alright, in this next EVP, this is Nora. She's up at Northlawn Cemetery, located on Cleveland Avenue Northwest in Canton, Ohio. She was in the third mausoleum from the left, and she was telling the people how nice the weather is outside. And some guy in the background told her, it's very nice. And I'm going to let you guys hear this so you can determine it for yourself if that's what you hear. Okay, here it goes.
It's nice outside, Dave. It's hot. It's nice.
Okay, everybody. In this next EVP, this one was very hilarious to me. I got a real good kick out of this one. This is me and Nora. We was out at Smalley Stark State Park, which is an old mental hospital and a hospital for people with tuberculosis. It has been closed down for quite some time. This place is very haunted. We have caught apparitions in the windows. We've caught many EVPs. In this particular EVP, Nora asked if anybody was over here in this area, and somebody told her, nope. I thought that was really funny. You guys can listen to it for yourselves.
Some of the wooded area. Hello? Anybody over here? No.
Okay, this is another hilarious EVP that Nora captured. We was out at a church out in Massillon, Ohio. It has a cemetery right behind it. I'm not sure the name of the church yet. We've only been there one time. Well, anyway, Nora asked if there was anybody here that would like to talk, and some guy said, nope. I thought that was really, really funny. You guys can listen to it for yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do. And here it is.
Is anyone here who would like to talk to me? No.
Okay, in this next EVP here, this is Nora. She's out at Canalfulton Cemetery. And there was this guy out there she was talking to. I'm not sure of his name. And she asked how he died. And the guy told her that he was in a bike accident. You guys can listen to this, and you guys can make up your own minds. And here it is.
Can you tell me how you passed? Was it a car accident?
In this EVP session, Nora was out in Massillon Cemetery. Massillon Cemetery is located in Massillon, Ohio. It's on South Erie Street. The cemetery is very haunted, I assure you. Nora has been touched. She's had people stop her from going up the steps to their tomb. And in this particular EVP session, she is walking through the graveyard and she was talking out loud, and she come across a tombstone with the last name of Pappas. She couldn't pronounce their name, but before she could pronounce his name, Mr. Pappas whispered his name to her. And you guys can determine for yourself if that's what you hear. Here it is.
And you guys over here like say anything? There's a Pappas. Ann and Peter Pappas. And the Helen Pappas. Any of you guys?
Okay, in this next EVP, this is Nora. She's in Massillon Cemetery. This was what I was telling you people about she was trying to go up to the tomb, and the name of the tomb is Putman. It's down below in the bottom of the cemetery. She made it to the very top step, and they had a hold of her legs, and she could not move. I was there with her. I tried to help her up the steps and try to get her to go up the steps. She could not move her legs at all. And when she was at the top of the steps, whoever had a hold of her legs, they was trying to be funny, and they told her, "Did you see anything?" And I want you guys to listen to this one. This was one of the most scary times that Nora's had since we've been doing this, because she's never had anybody hold her legs down like that before. And I will let you hear it. Here it is.
Oh my gosh, it's taking me all day to get up here. Ooh.
Okay, in this next EVP, we were in a cemetery. I am not sure the name of it, but it's on East 172, and it's traveling towards New Franklin, Ohio. And Nora was talking to these people, and some lady told her to go away. She whispers it very faint, but you can hear it. And here it is.
Any of you still with me? Pearl.
Okay, this next EVP, we're at the same cemetery going towards New Franklin, Ohio. And Nora was walking past this guy named Edwin's tombstone. And she couldn't pronounce his name right. And he whispered his name. He said his name was Edwin. And then Nora finally said his name right after he whispered it. And I will let you guys hear that. Okay, here it goes.
See, over here we have Edwin. How you doing, Edwin? Anything you'd like to say? Here we have a Clarence.
Okay, everybody, I guess that's a wrap on this session of these EVPs. Me and Nora would like to thank you guys for listening to our EVPs. And we want you to know that we'll be posting more EVPs pretty soon. These EVPs that I posted are my older ones that I never got a chance to post. I really wanted you guys to hear these ones. I have more EVPs right now that's on my server, but I don't want to let you guys listen to them because they're not quite as good. And I think you guys deserve the best ones. Once again, this does prove that there is life after death. And if any of you guys are interested in starting to do EVP work on your own and don't know about how to go about doing it, just go to your local Kmart or Walmart store and just get yourself a cheap digital recorder. They run about $39 to $40. Any digital recorder will work. When you start doing it, just make sure your recorder is set as high quality mode. And stay away from anything that can contaminate your evidence. We want to thank you guys once again, and we want you to know that we do not tamper with our files in any way. These files are straight from the graveyards, straight to you. And we would really like you guys' feedback on this. We want you to post your comments, because you guys